communication from the chair.
Almighty to continue to guide us through this session and beyond. May I also seize this opportunity before proceeding to wish you all a belated happy quarantine. Eid Mubarak to all of us. And may the Almighty Allah accept our prayers and supplications during the holy month of Ramadan. As honorable members are also aware, the second ordinary session of the National Assembly in the 2018 legislative year begins today. During this session, we will be considering important matters of state and other National Assembly businesses. I want, at this point in time, to recognize and thank honorable members for the good work and diligence manifested during the Oversight Committee works. I also wish to extend the same compliments to the National Assembly Service for the support and guidance throughout this process. This shows that we all have the interests of the country at heart, and I would definitely urge all to keep up the momentum for better. And at this point, I would also like to update the National Assembly on the status of the following bills that were passed by this August body during the first ordinary session of the 2018 legislative year of the National Assembly, and assented to by His Excellency President Faraba, President of the Republic of Gambia. Number 1, Local Government Amendment Act 2018. Act number 2 of 2018 was passed on the 15th of March 2018 and assented to on the 29th of March 2018. Second one, the Forest Act of 2018, Act number 3 of 2018, passed on the 19th of March 2018 and assented to on the 27th of April 2018. 3, the Gambia Public Procurement Amendment Act 2018, Act number 4 of 2018, passed on the 25th of April 2018 and assented to on the 11th of May 2018. 4, the Income and Value Added Amendment Act 2018, Act number 5 of 2018, passed on the 25th of April 2018 and assented to on the 11th of May 2018. 5, the Gambia Investment and Export Promotion Agency Amendment Act, Act number 6 of 2018, passed on the 25th of April 2018 and assented to on the 11th of May 2018. Finally, I believe the audit paper has already been circulated and all honorable members have copies of it, and as stated therein, the Assembly will consider and adopt the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 25th of April 2018. That was the date we at Jones died. After which we will proceed to consider various reports of the National Assembly committees. Questions for oral answer sessions, for which due notices were given to honorable ministers concerned for oral reply, will follow immediately after prayer time and lunch break. May I just take this opportunity to remind honorable members that we are all required to abide by the standing orders of the National Assembly as far as the business of this assembly are concerned in our actions and deliberations. I would therefore appeal to all honorable members to kindly peruse through the various provisions of the standing orders and observe them accordingly at all times. And I thank you all. But before we start the formal business, may I take this opportunity to appreciate and welcome the presence of the Honorable Minister of Trade, who is here with us. All the documents were sent to them, and they are aware that they should have been here at 3 o'clock. But that notwithstanding, she decided that she will come and be with us during the opening of this first session of the second legislative session of the 2018 year. And thank you very much, Honorable Minister. We appreciate it, and we hope that all others will follow, not just for adjournment debates, but that they should be attending sessions. And on that note, I'll thank you all, and I call upon the clerk for us to proceed with the business of the House. Thank you.
Record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, 25th April 2018.
Thank you. Honorable members, the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 25th of April 2018 is before us for consideration and adoption. Can someone please move that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, 25th April 2018 be considered and adopted? Yes, Honorable Member for Kian Central. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I rise to move the motion that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, 25th April 2018 be considered and adopted.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes. Jaras West. Sorry, Nyamina West.
I rise to second the motion.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 25th of April 2018 be adopted. Any issues, observations, amendments, comments from honorable members? I think the procedure the other way I had already adopted was that we go page by page instead of going backwards and forward. So any comments on page 1? Observations, corrections?
The last item on page 1.
Honorable Member for Woolly West.
Yes, thank you. The last item on page 1. A.
Sorry?
The last item on page 1. Bottom of the page.
Bottom of page 1.
Yes, public accounts.
Report of the Finance and Public Accounts Committee.
Yes, account S. Public
Yes,
Accounts Committee.
If we sit down without raising the constituency tax, usually I lost my glasses, so I may not be in a position. These are very weak. I will not be able to see properly. So you need to raise your tag up. Any more on page 1? Everybody is satisfied with page 1? Okay, we move on to page 2. I hope everybody's name is captured. Page 2. Yeah? No? Page 3. Continuation of the attendance list and who are absent with apologies. No? Okay, then page 3 is fine. Page 4. Yes, page 4, Fuladu. Sorry, lower Fuladu.
Thank you.
On page 4.
Page 4, yes.
Yes.
The last paragraph.
Can you refer to the paragraph?
Yes, the last paragraph.
The last paragraph,
yes. Where you have questioned, put, and agreed. It has been moved and seconded that this August Assembly do adopt the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting
Yes.
of Tuesday, 20th March 2018, I think be considered and adopted with an
It
amendment.
should?
After
What is your
2018,
comment?
after
Or your-
2018, be considered and adopted with amendments.
No, I don't know, but I think
Thank you. With amendments. Okay.
Here, please. Here, please. Here, please.
I think he's captured it. It's captured on the next page. Yeah, page 9. No, page 5. You see where it says the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Tuesday, the 28th of March, 2018 was adopted with amendments. Yes, I think it has been captured there. Thank you. So let me just go back to page 4 in case somebody else. Yes, Jara East. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Page 4, first paragraph, second line. He recognized and welcomed Her Excellency. Welcome to be in the past.
What paragraph on page 4?
Page 4, first paragraph, second line.
Bottom line.
Second line. He recognized and welcomed. The welcome should be in the past.
Okay, right, thank you. The grammar there, yes, thank you. It will be corrected. Thank you, we've taken note. Then on page 5, yes, Lower Flodu.
Number 4, motion.
Page
The-
5.
Yes, page 5, number 4, motion. The last
Motion,
paragraph.
yes.
Yes. Honorable Village G. Tunkara, member for Kantora, seconded the motion. Thank you.
You got it. I want to follow the record. I just want to make sure that we are all together. Thank you. Any more on page 5? Yes, on Bully West, on the East, sorry. Same page. Same sentence. Member for Kantora. Am I right? It's here. Tunkara instead of A. Yes, thank you very much. Instead of Y. He did not even spot that. Yes, Honorable Lower Numi. Thank you. On page 5. Please, sorry,
Who
can we
welcome and recognize the Vice President?
Honorable Member, can we respect parliamentary decorum, please? Thank you. Page 4.
Who welcome and recognize the presence of the Vice President? Was he a he speaker or a she speaker?
Which page are you referring to?
Page 4.
Page 4.
Oh, okay.
Were you here?
That's what I'm asking.
Thank you. Read your first line. If you read the first line of page 4,
Honorable
it will make sense.
The Honorable Speaker,
The first line,
Yes.
the first sentence on page 4 reads prayers. The Honorable Speaker, Honorable Momadou L.K. Sane, read the prayers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Where everybody is satisfied with page 5? Okay, then we go to page 6. Yes, Honorable Member for Jara East.
Thank you. Page 6, the bottom line. The Honorable Faraba Tambajan,
Line what?
the bottom paragraph, page 6.
Question put and agreed to.
No, page 6, where is the Honorable Faraba Tambajan, Vice President and Minister of Women's Affairs, took the floor and responded to, instead of responded.
Yes, and responded to the issues and concerns. Yes. Thank you. Page 6. Yes, Honorable Member for Banjul North. Your mic, please.
On that same sentence, we should
On
have
page
a
6.
Page 6, yes. Honorable Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang, comma, Vice President and Minister for Women's Affairs, comma. The comma should be there. The second comma should be removed after the and. You put comma there to qualify it.
Page 7. Yes, Honorable Member for Sanimentary. Substantive corrections. Pardon? The last paragraph.
Last paragraph. Honorable Speaker reminded members that this particular bill tabled by the Honorable Minister for Finance and Economic Affairs has gone through both the first and second readings and subsequently referred, not refereed.
Referred it. Double R. Yes. Everybody is happy with page 7? Page 8? Yeah, Woolly East, Honorable Member.
Yes, on page 8, where he's saying ensuing debate. The following members, there are more than one.
Yes. The following members.
Yeah, please.
In fact, I was going to call upon
Yes,
the Vice.
sorry.
Go ahead, let me hear you first. Maybe you take it up or you pick it up.
And the spelling of my honorable name.
Yeah. I want to call, can you just allow me? Let me call on the Vice Chair of FPAC, Honorable Member for Woolly West. I think he tabled the report. Am I right? Now, where it says here, ensuring debates. Did you pick that up? Ensuing, yes. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, just some. No, the second, the third line, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth line on page 8. Before debate, where it says ensuring debate, should be following debates, ensuing. It's an E instead of an R. Yeah, it's correct. Right. Let us correct it, yes. Honorable Member for Yes, Kiang East. Your mic. Oh, you don't have a mic. Oh, it has been corrected. Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Any more? On page 8. Then we go to 9. Yes, Honorable Sane Mentere.
Now, in the first paragraph, at this stage, the Honorable Speaker called upon Her Excellency, not the Her.
Yes, Honorable Member for Basse.
Thank you, Ma. The second paragraph.
On the same page.
On the same page. The Honorable Vice President. I think you say Her Excellency, the Vice President, or the Vice President. Instead of the Honorable Vice President.
For consistency, so we use Her Excellency instead of Honorable.
Yes. Then I think it's better we maintain Her Excellency for consistency purposes. Thank you. So just can you amend it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Any more on page 9? No. Then 10 are okay. Honorable Member for Banjul.
Under the caption question put and agreed to, the fourth paragraph, the bill entitled D. D is missing.
Thank you.
Page 9, yes.
Page 10. Can we have one meeting, please? Lower flood.
Page 10, the third paragraph, sorry, the third line.
The third line.
Yes, the eyes, nose have it. Which one? Is it the eyes have it or the nose have it?
Well, this was unanimously agreed upon. I think it should be eyes. Let's specify, because it could have been the nose. It could have been a unanimous no. Honorable Member for Cantora.
Yes, on the same page.
Thank you.
Page 10, on the same page.
Page
where
10.
Where you have ensuring debate, ensuing debate. And also, the following members took the floor and spoke on the bill. You have Sekuba Jaju. They omitted all their exactly, for consistency purposes. Thank you.
That's a very serious omission. Yes, Honorable Member for Woolly West.
First line, page 10, first sentence on page 10. Income and value added tax amendment bill 2018 under this, why instead of under this?
I don't think we're getting you. You are okay. Can you?
You can't hear me.
I did not hear you then.
But now
that
you can hear me now. You have to look at me to hear me.
We are together.
I said the first line, page 10. Income tax and value added tax amendment bill 2018 under this certificate of, instead of under this certificate of urgency, just say under certificate of urgency.
Any more on page 10? Yes, Honorable Member for Basse.
Madam, still for consistency purpose, the last paragraph. Honorable Fatoumata Jallow Tambajan, Her Excellency Fatoumata Jallow Tambajan.
Yes, we had taken note that wherever it says Honorable, we will change it to Her Excellency.
If you continue just after her name, if you continue, just after her name, you have comma, the Vice President. You add the word the Vice President. Thank you.
Actually, we've taken note wherever the Honorable appears for Her Excellency, we'll change it. Honorable Member for Nyamina West.
The following honorable member, not member, it should be member, should be floor and come for the bill.
I'm being informed that it has been corrected. Thank you. Yes, Honorable Member for Oyundu.
Yeah, Madam Page 11, the last paragraph says, reads, the Honorable Speaker, Maulana Yogi Sane. For consistency purpose, I think he is the Deputy Speaker.
Table office. You see, Speaker includes the Deputy Speaker. Thank you. Any more on page 10? No? Okay, we go to 11 then. Page 11. Pardon? Yes, Honorable Member for Bakau. Sorry.
Page 11, where it indicates at this stage, Honorable Speaker called upon the word D should be out.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable Member for Basse.
Thank you very much. On the question put and agreed on, it has been reported that the bill entitled Income and Value Added Tax Amendment Bill 2018 hasn't gone through the committee of the whole assembly. Hasn't gone, not has gone.
Can you just refer me to the paragraph so that I can follow?
Where you have question put and agreed on.
Yes, question put and agreed to.
Immediately after that, the paragraph that follows, the second sentence of that paragraph, after 2018, you have has gone through, is having gone.
Having gone, yeah.
Thank you.
You see, we have the remaining page. Any comments on that? Mm. 11. Yeah, Woolly, Honorable Member for Woolly East. So we're still on page 11.
Page 11.
Page 11, yes.
Paragraph 2, last page.
Yeah.
The spelling of remainder. What is there is reminder.
The name.
Yes, remainder of the same.
I cannot see a name here.
Page 12, page 12. No, we finished with 11.
You're satisfied? Are you? Honorable Woolly East, I'm referring to you. Are you satisfied?
No, I'm ahead of you.
Oh, you are referring to 12. I don't know, maybe if I can just plead that we just observe parliamentary decorum, at least when we are addressing, so that I will know that somebody wants to take the floor. But if we all decide to sit down whilst addressing, I don't think that's proper parliamentary procedure. Thank you. 12, page 12. Yes, Honorable Banjul North.
Yes, Honorable Speaker, the first paragraph, 4 subsection 1 of the standing orders of the standing orders for the National Assembly to elect a speaker from among the members to preside over the sitting for that purpose. The over is missing, yes. And
Thank
then,
you.
And then yes, and then the part he was mentioning is that that is the second paragraph. Honorable Sekuba Jaju, member for Busumbala, moved a motion to nominate Honorable Samba Jallo, minority leader and member for Nyamina Dankunku, to take the chair as speaker for the rest of the session. Or we stop there. But the reminder is wrong.
Okay, for the remainder
of the
sitting.
Remainder. Yes, but the spelling is wrong.
Yes, you are right. Thank you. Yes, Honorable Member for Basse.
Madam Speaker, thank you. Honorable colleagues, let me ask you, the word reminder that you have on page 12, if you go back to page 11, motion to elect a speaker for the remainder of the sitting. The two words are not having the same spelling.
Where are you reading from? It has just been, if that is it. Where are you reading from?
I am reading
page
from
12.
The same word appears on 2 pages, the different spelling.
That's why I am asking, where are you reading from? Page 12?
Page 11.
Page 11.
Page 11. The caption before the last paragraph. The caption before the last paragraph, where you have motion to elect a speaker for the word has come. Is it which one? This one.
Sorry,
is
when you see, let's address the chair so that I can be with you. And please, can we, as I said.
Thank you very much. Madam Speaker.
Yes, you are on page 11.
Am I with you? On page 11.
Yes.
Are we together? Huh?
The mic is, his mic is on.
Madam Speaker.
Yes, sir.
Am I with you? Page 11.
Yes.
Before the last paragraph, the caption on top.
The last paragraph on page 11.
The caption on top.
Yes. It says motion to elect a speaker for the remainder of the sitting.
That's correct. My observation is on that word remainder. Now, if you turn the page, can you do it together? Let's turn the page.
I've turned the page, yes.
On 12, for second paragraph, third sentence. After the word D, you have also again reminder.
It should be remainder.
This different spelling. I'm asking which spelling is correct among these two.
The first one is correct. The second one is
the first one is correct.
The one, okay. Let me hear you when you finish your intervention. Then
I'm consulting the plenary, my colleagues. Which one is correct among these two?
Okay. No, I will come in there. You see, we are going through the corrections. Maybe it was an oversight on all of us when we were going through page 11. If we had seen that, I am sure somebody would have spotted it and would have corrected the remainder. That one is correct. No, please, let's address the chair. Honorable, with all due respect, please. What is wrong is the one on page 12. The one on page 12 is wrong. It talks of the remainder of the sitting. So what was on page 11 is correct. So that's why somebody spotted the page 12 error and we corrected it.
Yes, that's
so
right.
I think we are all together now. Okay, thank you. Any more on page 12?
Yeah, what was I going to say on page 12?
Any more on page 12? Then page 13. Thank you. Yes, Honorable Member for Fonyi Brevet.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm in debate and before that before that honorable members took the floor and spoke on the bill and not to spoke on it.
Any more on 13? Yes, Honorable Member for Kantora.
Sorry, but it's not a correction, but also an observation that all members should understand that we're not in committee stage. There's a stand-up address the chair when raising their issues for parliamentary procedure and decorum. To stand up and address the chair.
What? Yes, what? I have said it, but I cannot insist. I mean, I cannot pull people. I mean, it's not the person, it's the chair, and it's the assembly. I mean, we are all bound by rules and regulations and also decorum, which should be followed. Thank you. I hope we will take notice and just abide by it. Any more on page 13? Yes, Honorable Majority Leader, on page 13.
Yeah, Honorable Speaker, I think the ensuing debate, the R is appearing in all these pages, so they need to change them.
We will take note of that. Page 14. Yes, Honorable Member for Bunduka Kunda.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Sorry, page 13.
We're going back to page 13?
Yeah.
Yes?
Where it says, the Honorable Speaker.
If you give us roughly the line or the paragraph so that everybody will follow.
Just on top of ensuring debate. Ensuing debate.
Ensuing debate, yes.
Yes. The Honorable Speaker opened the floor. Sorry.
Open the floor for the debate on the bill. That's what it says here.
Sorry, on that.
After that.
Yes, after that. Sorry.
The following honorable members took the floor to speak on the bill.
Yes, to speak, but it is to spoke.
Yes, I know to speak on the bill. It will be corrected.
Thank you.
But if there is a two, obviously it should be speak. Unless you want to change the two to the and, then it will be correct. But it has to be amended either or. We also happen to be literature students. Yes, let me give others a chance, please. Honorable Member for Fonyi Prefect.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Page 14, the last sentence. At this point, the Honorable Speaker thanked, and not thanked, everyone, especially the Honorable members.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable Member for Fonyi Jaron.
On page 14, the second paragraph, after the 2018, has gone
page
to...
14.
Yeah, has gone to... Would have been having gone to...
Having gone to...
Yeah, we rectify that.
Same for the second paragraph, the paragraph following that.
Any more? Yes, Kian is... Honorable Member for Kian is...
Okay, thank you, Honorable Speaker. On page 14, the last paragraph.
Page
14, the last paragraph, first line.
The last paragraph.
Yes, first line. At this point, the Honorable Speaker thanked everyone, especially the Honorable members, for their resolve, not past tense, for their resolve and dedication.
Okay, not the past tense.
Yes.
Thank you.
Speaker, thank you. On the question put and agreed to, the first sentence, it has been reported that a bill, is it the bill or a bill?
Are we on page 14?
Yes. The first sentence, on the question put and agreed to.
And agreed to, yes.
It has been reported that, should we say a bill or the bill?
I think it should be the.
The bill.
The bill.
The bill is fine? Okay.
A bill is fine.
The second remark, I'm still consulting my colleagues. If you read the last paragraph, on the second sentence, where, if you allow me, Madam, at this juncture, or at this point, the Honorable Speaker thank everybody, especially the honorable members, for their resolve and dedication to national duty, and also foresight. And also for their foresight, and also for foresight. That's where my problem is. I'm consulting my colleagues.
What are you proposing? We put the "and" after the full stop, or what? We continue the sentence?
Well, I'm not even sure what I should do here. I'm just consulting my colleagues whether they have observed the same thing, so that we propose a correction together.
No, I think it's better to end the sentence for the Honorable Speaker to adjourn the session, since it was going to be a new. Yes. Honorable Member for Kantora.
Thank you. Where it's read, the clerk read it submitted. Under that, you have, at this stage, Honorable Speaker.
Are you on page 14?
Yes, page 14.
Thank you.
Where it reads, at this stage, the Honorable Speaker called upon Excellency the Vice President, Minister of Women Affairs, to report to the whole House what has transpired, not what transpired. In fact, what has transpired is omitted. And when to question put and agree to Bill 2018 haven't gone through, what has gone through. Thank you.
Yes, final no.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. On the same line, at this stage, the Honorable Speaker called upon D should be out before Her Excellency. Call upon Her Excellency. And then also, the last line, the Assembly sine die is dying. The end should go out.
Yes, remove the end. Thank you. Any more on page 14? Yes, Honorable Member, Jara is.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Last paragraph, where it reads, at this point, the Honorable Speaker thanked everyone, especially the honorable members, for their resolve and dedication to national duty and foresight in their resolve, instead of and also foresight. The also should not be there. And foresight.
Thank you. Page 15. That's the last page. Yes, Honorable Member, no one you. Your mic. Honorable Member for yes, he's put it on. Yes, your mic. No, it's okay. Otherwise, everyone the other mic.
Consistency. Those in favor, please say aye. Not in favor, please say no.
Yes, we've seen it. We'll be corrected, please. Thank you. Any more on the last page? Same goes with the sine die, the last sentence, the last word. Are we all together on the record of votes and proceedings of the 25th of April 2018? In the Thank you. If we are all together on this, then we can proceed. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 25th of April 2018, be adopted with amendments. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. So the ayes have it. And thank you very much. So, Clerk, can we proceed now?
Laying of papers and reports. Report of the National Assembly Select Committee on Regional Government, Lands, Ombudsman, and IEC. Phase 1 of the oversight session for the period 1st to 30th November 2017 by Honorable Bile Tunkara, Vice Chair of the committee.
Thank you. Honorable, like all honorable members, they've received the copies of your report. And we will also make available copies in the library, as many copies as possible. So I think we want to adopt a mechanism whereby reports will be summarized. And then honorable members would, before the laying, would have taken time to read it through, and then they will be able to follow the summary. And then that would expedite our proceedings. So if you can just go through it, the summary form, then I'm sure honorable members must have gone through their copies. And then we will raise issues as and when the need arises. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me the opportunity. I also want to take the opportunity to wish my honorable members and yourself a happy Eid Mubarak. The Select Committee on Lands, Regional Government.
Sorry, Honorable, can I just take it? But there are one or two issues here. Yes, Honorable Member for Nigeria.
I didn't have the copy of the report.
You don't have a report?
No, I don't.
No. Just, yes. We have extra copies. But let's get this culture of checking our pigeon holes. We make sure that everything is there.
I have been there, but it's not there. It is not there.
It's not there. Okay. We have copies available. Anybody who doesn't have a copy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's allow them to get them copies, please. Thank you. Table of this, can you help us, please? I am sure the copies are. All of them are there. Well, what we do, and we will proceed because we cannot allow, we will check for extra copies, but let's go proceed, huh? Thank you. They will be made available. Yes, you can go on, Honorable. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam. I want to inform the August Assembly that I stand to deputize my chair as he's brief. He lost his brother yesterday at BF Hospital. That led me to come and let the report on his behalf. The Select Committee on Lands, Regional Government noted with appreciation the cooperation and invaluable support the National Assembly Authority in financing activities of the committee. This bold initiative has enhanced the Select Committee independently perform its mandate without fear of affection or ill will. Similarly, the committee acknowledged the cooperation of the Ministry of Lands and Regional Government for their due diligence in accompanying the committee to all sites with valuable information and guidance. Special thanks to the councillors, mayors, governors, West Coast Region for their active daily involvement in this exercise. Subsequently, the committee returns gratitude to and remain indebted to all honorable members of the Select Committee and the SMS for resolve and dedication to national duties, not forgetting our committee clerk, the media, as well as drivers without whom the mission may not be accomplished. Honorable Chair, Speaker, Section 109, Sub 2 of the 1997 Constitution of the Gambia empowers the National Assembly to establish committee to investigate or inquire into the activities of the administration of ministers and departments of the government, and such investigation or inquiry may extend to making proposals for legislations. The engagement of the committee was a lawful oversight over public services that are meant to enable everyone to keep their own side of the social contract with the Gambian taxpayers. The committee therefore, bear it in mind, committed as legislators and demand of the people by not only vetting their grievances to legislatures and to act laws to define public morality, but also ensuring that the people reap the benefit of their labor by ensuring that those taxed to utilize taxpayers' money for development distance themselves from misappropriation and commit to common good of the country. Having given a prior submission to our members, which they have gone through this particular document or report, I will not read every single line as per written in the report. I will go to the findings analysis of the committee. This section presents analysis on findings of the committee recommendation, also proffer for consideration by relevant stakeholders. The committee began its oversight function with the appearance of the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Regional Government and launched to update the committee on policy overviews of the ministry, strengths, challenges, and weaknesses. During the presentation, the peers informed the committee that the Ministry of Lands and Regional Government administer, coordinate, and manage land matters, regional administration, local community development. It has 5 technical units: Department of Lands and Survey, Department of Fiscal Planning and Housing, Department of Community Development, and Directorate of Governance and NGO Affairs. He also further elaborated the nature and scope functions of the ministry, which was bullet or pointed out, to facilitate the effective coordination, inspection, implementation, management, monitoring, and evaluation of decentralized development programs of the local government authorities, to ensure rational, equitable utilization of available land resources between various uses of socio-economic development, to enhance and promote the participation of people in charting their destiny through participatory development process. And this ministry also has a short and long-term target, which I will just run down quickly. Their short-term targets reads: review of the Local Government Act 2002 and documents related to them, development and finalization of rural and community development policy, scale of land rent recovery, training and capacity building of their staff of the ministry, the provision of Department of Community Development, DCD. Their medium-term rates, standardized structure strengthening and operation. You have the RDI, which is the Rural Directorate Institute, to be transformed to corporate training needs of line departments of the ministry and other sectoral agencies and NGOs. In their long term, they have some key issues to be discussed. One of these are to complete systematic cadastral mapping and land registration of the whole country, as this will enhance the government to understand the particular land belongs to them. And this will also enhance the government to avoid this issue of duplication of ownership of a particular or similar property land. When the country has a system of cadastral mapping, it will ensure also that issue of fraud and fraudulent activities will be minimized. And also, they also have a long-term plan to construct office complex for the whole Ministry of Canopy Industrial Area, and also try to construct NGO affairs agencies office complex. They also, with their challenges and constraints, they also register some achievements. Among those are appointment of governors and deputy governors, and the ministry through now secured funding for
replacement of street lights at no cost to councils, which are more energy efficient, thus reduce the consumption by 70%. The ministry signed an MOU with Continental Africa LLC for the management of waste indicated by the area. And they also have already introduced a higher national diploma in development studies, as this is lacking in our curriculums. That is, they also try to initiate that some courses are actually lectured at the development programs in some tertiary institutions. The commitment of one staff quarters at the institution building and assembly hall at the rural development institute to make our job easier. Among those achievements, we also trained 576 farmers on group and organizational management by the ACD. They also coach and monitor 32 groups, and also they also train about 91 villages, that is village development committees in primary health care villages in North Bank region, Joara, Tiara, north and south of by DCD. They also support the implementation of maternal and child nutrition of health and health result project by the DCD. They were also told that they are also guided by some legal instruments that actually allow them to carry on these activities. Without much more ado, I wouldn't really go by everything, but I will just mention a few. That is the LGA, Local Government Act 2002. They have the State Land Act, and then they have the Land Commission Act, just to name a few. For purpose of utilizing time, and not to waste the time of the August House, I want to quickly jump into the challenges they face or constraints as a ministry. According to them, they also have lack of specialized technical material and institutions, untimely and adequate allocation of funds, which also serve as a constraint in carrying out their mandate as ministry, and also poor communication, both internal and external, and communication as well. Untimely reports and documentation also. This is also has been a challenge for proper documentation as bureaucrats, for them to always rely on whenever they want to make any policy decision. We also look at the way forward. Finalize national community and rural development policy, formulate national land policy, and formulate local government training policy, transformation of rural development institute into a national hub for local governance, land management and community development, review and develop local government strategic plans, strengthen national planning authorities, enhancement of the NGO bills, and lastly, to conduct proper property evaluation and revaluation of the greater Banjul area. This has actually caused a great loss of revenue, according to them, that you can't even imagine when last councils or municipalities have conducted property evaluation, as they were collecting rates and taxes of 15 years or 20 years valuated documents. So this has also created that loss of revenue, as they're not contemporary on the issue of evaluation of material of different areas in terms of conservation taxes. Recommendations were given, resources provided from time and in accordance to the request of submitted, that is the PPP, program-based budgeting, provision of mobility, that is motor vehicles and motorbike schools, and training opportunities to support staff operation at all levels. Because they also elaborated about the issue of capacity building. Therefore, they also recommend that the ministry actually carry out some capacity building. Improve communication collaboration among the FMA and the stakeholders. So the committee further rolled out to the Ministry of Lands and Rural Government, and I personally deputized on behalf of the chair as the registered deputy. And we discussed some certain issue of the 60% return to council, which were not forthcoming. And also, what is their current actions on those ones. He has acknowledged that revenue, that is 60% council revenue base related to cloud back development of the taxpayers as stated by the Act. But it's rather unfortunate this thing has not been forthcoming. We also try to look at the ongoing season of land allocation members during their tenure of office. That the minister also tried to advise to maintain community development approach to all the project implementation and avoid the discussion of effort. And we further state the due techniques and the challenges in it. It's difficult to find appropriate workable mechanism to address land allocation. However, the ministers have also looked into the matters with a view of addressing these, and also inform the community that steps are being taken to make sure that the 60% revenue council is plowed back to the council. And key among them, some of the challenges were also highlighted by the Foreign Secretary. Among them are the inadequate capacity at the development control unit, untimely and inadequate allocation of funds, inadequate mobility of low staff capacity at all levels, improper reporting and documentation, and communication as well. We rolled out to the next department, that is Department of Fiscal Planning, and we are also told that the 1980 established the Department of Fiscal Planning, and also the department has about 23 staff out of 21 support staff. And the Fiscal Planning Control Act 1991 serves as the guiding principle of the department. And things were discussed about their master plan as it was initiated in 1935. And there are some of these departments which are under the Treasury Department. That is the Fiscal Planning Unit, Custodial Control Master Plan, Development Control Unit, and Housing Unit. The housing policy was last reviewed in 1989, which shows that there is no yearly or quarterly review of policies when it comes of their mandate to effectively execute their mandate. Because you can imagine when last they have reviewed the housing policy, that is the 1989, which resulted to lack of proper evaluation of rates and taxes in certain areas in the municipality. They also try to bring about, we talked about the old buildings that collapsed in the area, the steps that they need to be taken, which they actually agreed that they have conducted a survey, and they can also recommended for demolition of those sites by the council. Structures of the Department of Fiscal Planning are following: the Ministry Office, the Planning Board, the Planning Authority, and the Department of Fiscal Planning and Housing, with 2 trained officials in each region. In their ministry also, the department also, they also have for land banking due to the level of increase of land encroachment and also land ownership by estate agencies. The government also took upon that to engage on land banking. Among those are the Banyanka and Yuna 135 hectares area, the Banyanka and Yuna banking site, Jambu and Jama, Mapubaya banking site, and the Jamapuya banking site. These are land banks that are reserved for government for future use. Notwithstanding, we also try to highlight the potential challenges by department, among which are inadequate trained personnel at development control units, lack of ability and adequate supply. That is, some of these issues, they cannot go there due to the availability of fuel that is given to them as a department. It's very limited. And also, they also limited competition packages, lack of proper modern technology, that is, use of computerized system to make sure that even at office you can know where the person is living, but everything is done manually to control. That is why they also aim to have these modern technology incorporated into their system. And inadequate capacity to implement recommendations made by the consultant. The ministry also faced a challenge in terms of implementing recommendations by consultants. These are some of the challenges we face at the level. But the federal government strongly recommends that general government should sensitize on the directed media structures before taking actions. The department has to take upon themselves as a duty to advocate and tell the public about some of these areas that are banked or that are owned by government, and they shouldn't erect any structures there. We now move on to the Department of Land and Survey, which we are told that is comprised of 4 components, that is the cartography, topography, lithography, and land survey. But we now find we meant to understand that both the cartography and lithography are combined together, and the best practice or the best that there should be separate entities or separate departments on its own to ensure that there is efficiency and effectiveness in the job delivery. However, certain challenges and constraints are also lamented, among which are the inadequate trained personnel, logistical problems as inadequate mobility, lack of modern and professional equipment, and the sector developers sometimes do not compensate traditional landowners, which led to these land disputes in many of the GBE that develop in areas. Committee also gave recommendations, that is, to sensitize the public, that's one thing, and also the capacity of staff is built, that's another thing. And also, they should also mention that these developers are issued potential license to develop in a land before an agent, because we learn that there is no act governing this estate agent operation. So therefore, there's supposed to be a license that should be given to this estate agent so that the activities and their engagement can be controlled by the department. But as we are speaking to you, there is no act, no legislation that controls the affairs of this estate agent. That is why a series of land use and development have been implemented. An audit exercise should also carry out to ascertain the equipment required for the institution also. There should be an audit to make sure that these things are also ascertained. And we also brought out to Bank Council, which we also mentioned at time that they are collecting 97,405,554 as budget projection in the fiscal year, but only 50 million is variance. So without government subventions. But the municipality also informed the public that there are so many ongoing programs, which among them were the municipality will finance street lighting solar projects for Banjul, and later should be provided 2 million as counterpart contribution. And Lord Mayor of Banjul at the time, the historic is Mayor Ablai, said that it is difficult to collect government rates, especially on society centers. And which he even told the committee that the Banjul Town Market is really owing them about a total of 500,000 the last stage. They also tried to limit their constraints on the lack of gratuity for councillors. That is, councillors have the ability or the council for 10 days, even if they answer it doesn't limit them, and that is a challenge that I have. And the council managed to collect capital car parks, billboards, petrol stations, hotels, lodge tax, to collect revenue or rates from the billboards, the hotels, the restaurants is now funded by the GT board, which council claims that is supposed to be funded by council. And we also try to roll out to the Albert Bakau garage and Rukunda of Iceland at Alabama, amalgamation of Crab Island with Gambia areas, transference of Crab Island with US to State Center. These are all the successes that DCC has also registered. We also endeavor to reach at Banjul and Crab Island. We which the then mayor, Minister of Police, told that they are owing them $500,000 Galaxy. This was the result as the Ebola impact. Some of them left their store to other countries, and they are taking them months before they sell. And also some of these vendors coming in to buy, there is a continuation of border closure, and which really the annual mayor have like tell the community that, however, there are measures that are put in place to make sure that we get back those things. Coming to KAC, like currently in our country, we also informed that the real production is estimated at more than 2 billion per year, and only 2 billion collected without subvention. And what has actually caused this loss of revenue? About 100 million is actually not realized. What are some of those things that actually serve as impediment or barriers for tax collection? And among which they also try to justify their stance that they are also engaging in spending about 2.4 million monthly on street lights, while 2 million was also spent on management of waste to back up the light, was threatening the lives of children and parents. So the country for council and foreign constraint the committee, that is higher tax taxing especially today, in addition to results to manage waste. Council also lack mandate to collect. These are issues that is common to all the councils. They also tell that some of their revenue collection funds have been hijacked by them to the duty board. Lack of proper valuation of property costs. This also serves as a loose of the point. For now, remember to be realizing the 182 million last year. That is the last evaluation council had was about 20 years ago, and they yet to evaluate the current regime so that they can get the appropriate rate and taxes to be collected in this area. And also, street light bills imposed on the councils jeopardizing the performance of council in terms of the social service delivery. That is, the charges that they ask the council that they should pay street lights, and they are not collecting the billboard, which are really impediment or jeopardizing the performance as well. Because according to them, they are spending huge money, for example, financing the street light charges by the rate. And the need to have a garage manager, lack of water and within their garage, and also lack of toilets in the garage as well. So these are the constraints that they also are permitted, and which they need adequate measures to remedy those cases as well. So when to hold the former CAPA, the committee was told that they have spent on this digital market CAPA a tune of 7.9 million. The market has 40 shops and over 300 shops for open daily market. But rather than this facility was really underutilized, as 25 shops are underutilized, and they will reduce the rate of license from 500 to 300. They encourage people to come and occupy those areas. But yes, the vendors are yet to rent from those markets, haven't been built by the council. But the commission also gave a strong recommendation that the council should try to strategize an accelerated plan for the utilization of these facilities, because a build zone where multi-million investment cannot be just waste or be as by anything. So we also give them that this recommendation that they should try to make sure that is highly utilized, because hence tax money has been used, cannot be just wasted. Challenging the capital market to also try to endeavor, which we are also told that they have spent a total of 1.8 billion to construct that facility. And 190 stores with toilets, also local temporary canteens are also there. The competition for the extension of the market cost and extra 1.5 billion by council to actually construct that extension. The beneficiary of whom was intended for, especially women, really impacted their lives according to the report we had from the council. And they also we are also engaged in July 22nd Academy Secondary School that they spent money in construction of the July Socio-Economic School with a tool of 6.5 million by taxpayers' money. And then reported that 1.4 million scholarship packages for students. They also try to sponsor scholarships for students, which cost them 1.4 million scholarship packages. We also have a meeting with the governor of West Region. We also try to elaborate. These are mechanisms of which fund rather is for us to come and not that one to see each other and how we can come together to collaborate and give recommendations in terms of providing solutions to our citizenry. In that manner, we are seen as partners in development. However, we also give a challenges and that is the infrastructural development, that is road construction and drainage systems are very poor. Proper banking services for revenue collection is also very poor. Youth development and capacity building also is really lacking. Market for women and to minimize big vendors, which is a health hazard for consumers, which is also ideally councils they are lacking and staff are constrained. However, the Gambia Council, as part of the plan 2024-2026 plan, the council will allocate funds for work development projects and also improve on monitoring and evaluation of projects during implementation. Some of councillors describe that the lack of consultation and involvement during planning stage of the city project are inappropriate to the purpose of the information machine, which was an oversight by the council. They didn't engage the work customers as the first entry point of development in terms of having their say in the entire project, which resulted to a lack of community ownership in terms of taking over handling of the project implemented by council. And constraints of the council are very high. That is the higher number rule, some regarded as ghost workers. That is, the system is highly saturated by ghost workers. And 60% of council revenue is spent on waste management because they have population density. That is, their annual budget, 60% of it is being used to manage waste in their region because of the population density within the Gambia Council. And lack of adequate space in the market, which also resulted to street vendors going to the streets to sell their produce. And higher tax levy by sharing on ordinary businesses. These are all the complaints that we have, that market women are also crying and going out of business due to the high tax levy on them by the GRA, that is the Revenue Authority. Council not manage to collect away the things, billboard, gravel, sand mining, which really on offer because you cannot mine such sand or mineral resources within an area and you fail to pay royalties or at least a certain percentage to that particular community. And with the land to go over, one of the competition between the councils and its service commission for acquiring, there is this barrier communication between the councils and the service commission in terms of acquiring. That is why you have duplication of bad passengers within the local government the chiefs. Whenever a chief comes, we call him back for bad passenger. Knowing that he has already an employed bad passenger, but rather bring along his own people of God. These are created due to the roles and functions among the appointments that they did. We also visited the Walligera Market Palette, which was very in a direct mission, which we are told that the 9 for male were constructed and 4 female toilets and 1 car in the market. And that is done by the Gambia Council. Some of their achievements so far in that area was we were able to construct 9 toilets, 4 for men, 4 for women, and also 1 for the staff. We also conferred some recommendations as an outside project that is it is exigent for the Ministry of Rural Development and Land to initiate a review of all in a bid of harmonizing tax collection mandates and various agencies. That is the GT Bond Act, the GRA Act, and the GLA Act. So these are key because councils are complaining that their rights are taken from them that actually cause them a low revenue generation. GT Board also complained that the billboard they collect on hotels belongs to them. So it's a matter of coming together. The Minister of Local Government should sit down and harmonize who collects what and where. As a matter of urgency, it's the part of councils to train their personnel as there is serious capacity gap within the various departments and military systems. They also call for capacity building for their staff. As the oversight body on land and survey, it is the mandate of the land department to ensure that before estate developers are issued operational ID to develop any property for compensation was given to other owners. Of course, this has given a lot of serious grievances between the landowners and these estate agencies. And you find that we have a system of land system, you have a lease and a freeholder. And some lands were purchased by these agencies, and if it is sold to a particular individual, you see another man claiming that this particular land is not handled. So therefore, there should be that cooperation between them. The relationship between the councillors and councils should be more cordial to enhance the smooth coordination of development programs in the respective boards. And this is very important because the councils serve as the first entry point of development. And also, the councillors serve as the engine to support or supply the council or their annual development plan. As the councillors are the very first person to develop their development plan within their boards. And also, there is need for councillors to engage fiscal planning in demarcation, naming and numbering of cities, especially in the provinces for purpose of further development. Of course, probably there is also a recommendation that this building also ease in terms of locating a particular property where it is and where whosoever it belongs to. Therefore, councils have to engage in this numbering at the ease navigation within and outside that particular area. The ministry, in consultation with the stakeholders, to look into the possibilities of building central located court houses for all district components. That is, there should be an institution built by the ministry to make sure that justice is given to whosoever is denied. Because the same goes with justice delayed, justice denied. So therefore, we have to build tribunal process in the district to make sure that people are given that redress. To sensitize and also inspect and carry out system planning patterns as revenue for direction of illegal structures to avoid devolution of cost. They also try to endeavor to have a community outreach program to success public on areas that belong to government and for areas that are not actually legally owned by citizens to erect community to avoid further devolution by the government. The Service Commission of Councils is also very enforced to better execution in the implementation of service rules and according to councils. Lastly, note 13, we gave a very strong recommendation that the federal roads linking the Brigama main church to Kinjuru Highway should be made motorable and ease traffic congestion because if you go to Brigama, that area is really in a very horrible condition. We also gave a strong recommendation that they are approaching rainy season. Therefore, that linking, that road linking Brigama main church to Kinjuru Highway comes to the level to make it motorable. For the purpose of ease traffic congestion in that area. Conclusion. This report has summarized the outcome, findings, and recommendations of the first phase of the oversight functions of the Select Committee on Regional Government and Lands, Ombudsman IEC. Due to logistical constraints, this report covers the institution engaged and scrutinized as per the mandate vested on the committee by Section 109
subsection 2 of the 1997 Constitution of the Republic of Gambia, following through deliberations at the institution and department visited, and in addition to the information received at the project visit, at project site visited. The committee concludes that the institution under its purview are committed to delivering quality services to the Gambian people, but their work is being challenged by policy gaps, weak revenue generation capacity, weak human resource capacity, lack of awareness among the majority of Gambians about the nature, scope, mandate, and working operation of these institutions. Therefore, recommend for an integrated approach to amalgamate resource mobilization and capacity building through strategic community outreach programs. So these are some of the recommendations and conclusions after the first phase of the Select Committee of the Regional Government, Land, IEC, and Ombudsman. The last page indicates that the members of the committee are listed. I thank you for your indulgence.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Yes, Honorable Member Tumana.
Thank you. I rise to second motion.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded that the Honorable Assembly do consider the report of the National Assembly Select Committee on Regional Government, Lands, Ombudsman, and ICC, phase 1 of the session for the period 1st to the 30th of November 2017. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. So the ayes have it. We are now call on any honorable member who wishes to take part in contribution to the now. May I just remind honorable members to raise their constituency card so that I can get them recorded to avoid duplication and then we go by the list. Yes, yeah, what can you ask me? Yeah, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma, for giving me the floor. Thank you, Honorable Member for Cantora, for that detailed report. The report is concise, includes a lot of things. Of course, I do understand that your oversight visit covered only Banjul and KMC. But from the report, it appears that the challenges that you highlighted are common to all the area councils. Personally, in April, I think precisely in April on the 9th, I visited the Masakonko Area Council and I engaged them on some of the issues, some of the challenges that they are facing. And it happens that the challenges that you highlighted are exactly the same as in Masakonko. For smaller area councils like Masakonko and poorer regions like LRR, it's a very poor region, very small revenue base. Their major source of funds is from rates and taxes, subventions, and also royalties, which are not forthcoming. For subventions, I was told that since 2017, since 2014, Masakonko Area Council has not received any subvention. And area councils are the ones that are supposed to provide services for the areas, for their communities, for their areas. Now, if their major source of funding is not forthcoming, then it will be very difficult, or it will be very challenging for them to provide any services to these local councils. I also received a report that some of their revenue bases are actually hijacked from them. Like, for example, car park dues is paid to GRA, Gambia Road Authorities, and capital tax is paid to Gilma, and sand mining or gravel mining is also paid to geology unit, which means that the area council is not receiving any royalties. Instead, everything is taken to geology. And I'm wondering whether the geology department or those departments that are collecting their revenues are, in fact, planning anything back into those area councils. So these are some of the serious challenges, and they need to be looked at. Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I thank the committee for the good job they have done. I commend them for this very important report that's given to us regarding local government administration. I just have a few concerns, that is, where they mentioned mapping, surveying and mapping. I realize that in many areas, the issue of cattle track or animal track is a burning one, because many times it is overlooked by people who grab and here and there and refuse animal owners to use track land. The other area I want to mention is, even though it has been mentioned in the introduction, in the last, second to last paragraph, that those tasked to utilize taxpayers' money for development distance themselves from misappropriation and commit to the common good of the country. But in the concluding remarks, in the conclusion, nothing is mentioned about corruption or misappropriation of funds. I'm just wondering whether they are saying that is not also an impediment to the progress of the country. You need to look at that. Because many a times you will see that councils will say we are spending all our money on dump site. But when you go to the dump site, you see a lot to be desired. You see that dump sites are badly managed. All the dump sites in these areas are not fenced, especially in the province. Many things that need to be done at the dump sites are not being done. So the issue of the 60% comes into the fore. The argument is that we could not deliver the 60% allocation to the communities because we are spending all our money on the dump sites. But when you go to the dump sites, you wonder where the money is actually going. So we need to look at that. Maybe next time you go to the provinces, look at how the councils are operating the dump sites. Honorable Speaker, the other area, as mentioned by my colleague there, is the revenue base of the council, the revenue base. As he said, councils complain many a time that their revenue base is being taken over by the central government. And also, not only that it is taken over, but the subvention that should go back to the councils and the grants and so on are not being given to the council from practice. So we need to be able to encourage the local government ministry to reactivate. Since we approved something in the budget for subvention to the councils, it should go back to the councils because they have a lot to do. When you follow the work of the councils, you are amazed how much work they should do and how little their revenue is. I thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for giving me the floor. I just want to highlight few points on service and delivery that were not captured in the report. Madam Speaker, under Environment and Sanitation Department, the KMC has over 300 staff recorded under the workforce, and many of these staff receiving salaries do not turn up for work, and it was not captured in the report. Also, we have nearly 29 communal dump sites